MotionBoard Design 1-Point Techniques video. For this video, our theme is margins. Margins not only make things look better, they also enhance information and prevent you from overlooking important details. In this video, I'll teach you how to set margins on MotionBoard. There are two ways to create boards on MotionBoard: layout mode and free layout mode. Free layout mode allows you to freely place items such as charts, buttons, and so on, while considering margins. Meanwhile, in layout mode, you can draw boundaries before and after placing items to create partitions, then create margins by yourself. This time I'll be using layout mode to teach you how to set margins as well as some one-point techniques. In my case, I use two different patterns to create margins in layout mode. Pattern 1, Margins using boundaries. This is the traditional way of creating margins on MotionBoard. You can use a cursor to set it, or you can also just enter numbers. If you use one line for several compartments, you can set the margin width at once, which is very convenient. However, it could be very troublesome when you have to modify a board that has been divided into partitions with fine lines. You could end up moving lines you don't want to move, or deleting lines you don't want to delete. For such cases, I recommended this other method. Pattern 2, Margins per partition. With this method, you can specify margins per pixels on the top, bottom, left, and right side of a partition. You can also specify margins as a percentage of a partition. In Edit Layout mode, put the cursor over the partition you want to add a margin to, then click the gear icon that appears on the lower right of the partition. Now all you have to do is enter a number. This way, you can create margins without having to add lines. I don't like it when the Edit Layout screen is full of lines, so I often use this method. If you tick the % checkbox and then enter a number, you can specify the margin as a percentage of the partition. The maximum value that can be specified is the same for top, bottom, left, and right sides, and is 30 pixels or 30% of the partition. You have to set the values for each partition, so people can set it according to their preferences. I recommend this method when you just want to make a small margin in a small area, or when it is difficult to draw lines. You can easily create margins if you use the benefits of each method accordingly. If you feel like a board is hard to view, or it's cluttered, try using margins. Using margins effectively. Let's MotionBoard.